Downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Shane Bieber, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have two or three of his four pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So coming to the plate, DJ LeMahieu, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 4:05.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
A nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Here's big Aaron Judge, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
And he also leads the league in slugging percentage. So not every ball's leaving the yard. A lot of bullets in the gap and extra base hits.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise, could be making an appearance at the All-Star game this year. So far, he's received the second most votes among American League right fielders.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent.
Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Puig at the track. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. All rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot, number 25 for him on the year, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Batting third.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks.
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
That's a ball.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Full count, 3-2. Turned on down the line. Santana's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He's hit over 400 in his last 10 games, and his team, they are really relying on him. He knows he's hot. His teammates know that he's hot, and you can bet the opposing pitcher, he knows he's hot too.
Striding into the box, Luke Voit. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Two pitch is fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Zimmer. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First offering on its way. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
1-1.
Voit is off at first with 2 away. And that misses. 2-1. Bonnie gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Count remains full. Once again, a 3-2. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 1st coming up from Progressive Field. It's now 2-0 New York. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy is known as the road warrior, and you can see why. He's been awfully good on the road this year, so I would expect him to pitch very well in this one here.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. He's slugging over 600 coming into play. That's a lot of extra base hits, a lot of home runs, a lot of doubles, and a lot of balls in the gap. That doesn't come easy, and he has really impressed a lot of people so far this year.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's gone 5 for 13. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Pitch on the way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Line down the left field line, but this is going to get foul.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
2-1 to Jose Ramirez. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1. On deck, Carlos Santana. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ramirez swings, and this one's hit well to left. Gardner going back. See you later. Over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 14 on the season. And the Indians are on the board now. It's a 2-1 game.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers and 25 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Right side and right into the shift. LeMahieu's got it. And there's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Franmil Reyes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hicks has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Indians able to get one back thanks to the home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. So striding forward now, Brett Gardner. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Gardner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike one.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. So 1-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And guys, this is not a team that's going to shoot itself in the foot. They're not going to have careless mistakes out there. They have the fewest errors in the American League, and look for them to flash the leather today in this one.
So the base is empty here with one away, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. First offering on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Mike Ford.
Into the box now, Mike Ford. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
I'll tell you, he looked like he was on cruise control, striking out the first 2 batters. But if this game teaches you anything, it's that you can never take an out for granted. Exhibit A, a homer.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. They still wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He singled to open up the ball game. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. LeMahieu is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the big.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 3-1 Yanks. Striding in, Yasiel Puig will step in to lead it off for Cleveland. He'll be followed in the order by Jason Kipnis.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
A 1-1 count to Puig. Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Line to the right side. Judge is there, 1 away.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Behind 0-2 now.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
And another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. He'll check in here at 256. 7 homers and 28 RBIs. It's the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off with the Yankees.
Ready to take his hacks again, Aaron Judge, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
The 2-0 on the way. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and up next the power bat of Luke Voigt. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. That's a strike to throw down. Throw won't get him. Here it comes, 0-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is Zimmer. Whoa, give me a break. That landed in Heritage Park. Two-run shot to straightaway center, number 14 on the season, as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying. D-Row, the hitters are on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Still only 1 out in the inning. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Sanchez.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's 5-1 Yanks. Now batting, Roberto Perez. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 0 for 5.
The catcher, Roberto Perez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
I'm out.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
2 balls and a strike. Perez gets his lead at first, nobody out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Striding in once again, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And he falls behind now. 2-0. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Now another 2-2. Still even at 2-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
The 3-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. This one's down to third. LeMahieu for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Next for New York, Brett Gardner. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike one.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Well, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. He's outside for a ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. In there, now the throw.
No,
throw won't get him. Comes set and the 0-1. Pitch outside, the throw. They put the tag on him, and he is out at first base. (5-1) our score as we play the 4th here.
Zero.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Mike Ford. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 5 runs on only 4 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Outside and a full count, 3-2. DJ LeMahieu would be next. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Yanks held in check. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Leading off the inning, Jose Ramirez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ball and no strikes, the count to Jose Ramirez. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Ramirez stands 5'9" and will hit from both sides of the plate. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Here's a fastball now hit out toward Gardner in left field. One down.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one runs up high, ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Looking up is Hicks. And this one is gone. A home run. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. 8th home run on the season for him. And it's now a 5-2 game.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes.
Designated hitter.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center, and he will leap to make the acrobatic catch. Oh man, well done out there for the second out.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on, but he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
And now is Yasiel Puig, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In the air out toward right field. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Indians pick up 1 thanks to this at-bat from Carlos Santana. We played 4. It's the Yankees 5 and the Indians 2. Wood will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Hunter. Whoa.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go DJ LeMahieu. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Just missing here. 2-0. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 5 runs on only 4 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Wood, a 6'1" right-hander. He was a 29th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level. If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Line towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back. Into the box now, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. From the belt, the pitch runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, and the lead is now 7-2. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here in Ohio. It's the Yankees 7 and the Indians 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. One thing that concerns him is they have yet to draw a walk. He said sometimes pitchers are just on and throwing a lot of strikes, but he said they need to find a way to get base runners. Although they're seeing a lot of strikes, more discipline and patience should lead to more opportunities for free passes.
Thank you, Heidi. Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Bieber hasn't had his best stuff today.
Well, D-Row, this is a case of where it looks like the power pitcher is winning out this afternoon. Overpowering stuff from one side. On the other hand, a control pitcher that's having a rough go.
It goes to show you why everybody's so enamored with velocity. When you're a power guy, you can miss over the heart of the plate and you don't get that solid contact. As a finesse guy, if you're not spotting up, damage.
And there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Bradley Zimmer.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
One out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Stepping up now, Roberto Perez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First offering on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Gary Sanchez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Number 17 for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
The left fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
Gardner.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Yeah, Matt, boy, what a different ballpark this place plays in Cleveland. That old Municipal, they called that the Mistake by the Lake. But Progressive Field, this is a tough ballpark to hit them out of, D-Row.
You know, this is an interesting ballpark, Dan, and that's why what they were able to do today on the offensive side was so special. This place early in the season plays super big. It's cold out there. The ball is not traveling. Once the summer months heat this place up, right center becomes a nice option.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Two great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Ramirez battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1.
The batter, the first baseman, Mike Ford.
Settling in now, Mike Ford. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Shoots this one over to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands.
Now
That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
In now, Aaron Judge, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Now the 3-0 offering. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. LeMahieu at second. Judge at first. 2 out in the inning. Grounded to third. Ramirez is there. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. To the bottom of the 6th inning, it's the Yankees 9 and the Indians 2. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Jose Ramirez will be next. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 1 out, nobody on. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Now to the plate, Carlos Santana, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's set. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Two and 1 to the Indians' first baseman. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. The next 3-2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back here in Cleveland, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Dan Otero comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
61. Dan Otero.
Luke Voigt will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Well, I don't need numbers to tell me that that line drive was absolutely blistered. But ShowTrack does tell us that the ball left the bat at an incredible 119 miles an hour. Only elite strength and bat speed can generate exit velocity like that. That was something to watch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That's inside. 2-0. Otero benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters. And when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits. So you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it. That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a slider that time as this ball's hammered to deep left field. And that is the definition of a mistake pitch there as this ball is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
The batter, the catcher.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. To third. Ramirez is up with it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Coming to the plate now, Brett Gardner. He went deep last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. Kipnis scoops it up, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
At the plate, Miguel Andujar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bullet back up the middle. Zimmer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. It's the Yankees 11 and the Indians 2. Luis Cessa gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 85, Luis Cessa.
Digging in, Franmil Reyes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
0-1.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
So stepping in, Yasiel Puig. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Now the 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's the 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. LeMahieu's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Striding in for the Indians, Jason Kipnis, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Here's the 1-1. And there's ball two now.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 2-1 is a ball down and away. Bradley Zimmer would be next. Three and one now to Kipnis. And this one misses inside a ball he walked in, and they've got themselves a two-out base runner.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
In now for Cleveland, Bradley Zimmer. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike one. Fastball called for strike two.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Kipnis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Indians leave one. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Ford. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Ford.
From the stretch. And he takes ball one. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Fouled away. The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side, right to Ramirez. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, second base.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's taken for strike one.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
I know you're standing on the mound and you got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. And Judge is off and running. Pitch outside, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. So striding in, Roberto Perez, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's set and the pitch. 0-1 the count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out.
The left fielder, number 30, Tyler.
Stepping in, Tyler Naquin, who struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Tyler Wade is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Shortstop, number 14, Tyler Wade.
And now a pitch on the way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. To 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Still a ball and 2 strikes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 1-2. is taken for ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Francisco Lindor, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Two and 1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Belted high and deep into right center. Judge looks up. And it's gone. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Up next for Cleveland, the 3rd baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We've played 8 full. It's the Yankees 11 and the Indians 3. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Drilled on the ground to short. To his right, Lindor. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Up next for the
Those
Yankees,
jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Stepping in now, Luke Voigt, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 0-1 delivery. Drilled to first. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like
Now
most guys, this would be a good week. Fourth hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Gio Urshela will come on now and pinch run here.
Pinch running at first base. Number 29, Gio Urshela.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Urshela, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he fouls this one off. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. Kipnis, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
No real chance from the roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 2 out with the man at first. And yet another throw over, being especially careful here. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Count 0-2.
Runners on the move for second. Grounded to short. He's got it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They're still in command, however. It's 11-3. Adam Warren is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 17, Adam Warren.
So now Carlos Santana starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Back up the middle. Wade ranging up the middle. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated hitter, Granville. Reyes.
Striding forward now is the DH, Franmil Reyes. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Standing in, Yasiel Puig. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball one.
And he lays off for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Last strike now for Cleveland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The Yankees posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Luis Severino wins his league-leading 10th game of the year. Shane Bieber was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 11 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. This afternoon's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 35,041. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.